Okay, guys, good morning and welcome. And today is the special day because it's Mother's Day, and today is Combatants. Review of Combatants will be Dispatch episode 6, or we could just call it Combatants episode 6. Now, I understand today is Mother's Day, a time where we spend time for our mothers who helped us, who raised us. That, doesn't have to be your mother, it could be your aunt or your grandmother, but still Mother's Day. And like always, Mother's Day is a time to spend time with your mom, and that's for me. I'm spending time with my mom because I cooked her breakfast. I cooked her a very splendid breakfast, and I'm also going to be cooking her dinner tonight. To thank her for all the times that she has helped me with it. But okay, now, well, like I said, happy Mother's Day to all of you, and I'm sure you're having a wonderful time with your mothers and all the anime moms who we love and lost. Now, back to Combatants. So, Combatants episode 6, we're halfway through the point where we're like, we're finally gonna see who's useful and who's useless. And I gotta say, Snow in this episode, she had her moment. And this is the question to ask myself this after watching this episode. Do I feel bad? Do I feel bad for Snow or do I not? I mean, this is the first time I've been like on one side just watching this episode. Like, is she being more useful or is she not in this episode? Because I was in the middle. I was concerned about this episode before it aired because I had my doubt. Like, what is Snow gonna do? What is this useful Aqua 2.0 gonna do? Now, Rose and Grimm, I gotta give them props for this episode because they've been. I never thought we'd say this, but Grimm is actually doing something. Grimm is actually doing something finally. And 6 is Kazuma 2.0. 6 is the Kazuma 2.0, and I love what they did in this episode because they did the Konosuba reference that personifies Kazuma in many ways. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Let's talk about Combatants episode 6 review. Let's talk about it. Oh, and by the way, the only reason I'm wearing this One Piece shirt is because I had a popularity poll and I read it, and my girl Nami is 3rd place. So yay! I got a pillow of Nami. That's why. 3rd place, yeah, Luffy's 1, of course. So, off topic here, let's talk about Combatants. Okay, so the whole war thing has started, and I never thought these soldiers are more useless than ever. In this war that they're doing, these soldiers are useless as fuck. They are completely useless, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, this ain't getting nowhere. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna focus on Snow, Grimm, and Aqua. Snow, Grimm, and Rose. And I looked at Rose. Rose was pulling more work. If you had to guess between Snow, Grimm, and Rose. Yeah, Grimm, Snow, and Rose. In the order, who is more, like, put it from useful to useless bar. Like, here's a useful bar, here's a useless bar. Who is more in the area of trying to put work? Rose is useful. That Chimera girl, she is more useful than ever in this. Biting and pulling out fire. Like, she put more fire in herself than Megumi from Konosuba. And with Megumi does fire, she just passed out like, explosion. But with Rose, she just keep going. And so, give props to Rose being useful. Grimm, on the other hand, Grimm is being more useful in this one than you think. I know people don't give her credit that she's useless. People think, oh, Grimm is so useless. No, she's actually useful than you think. So I put her in the middle because at least she's trying. And then you got Snow. I love Snow and Grimm reaction saying, we'll handle this creature, you go on ahead, all that stuff. And then Snow's reaction, she just realized that she's useless. Finally, you know how it's like Konosuba with Aqua don't realize she's useless. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I gotta keep remembering, did Aqua ever mention that she was useless? I don't know. Aqua always said that she's a goddess, she can do whatever she wants. She always brags about it. But I never thought, looking back on it, I don't think I ever seen her mention that she's useless at times by herself. Like, we knew Aqua was useless, but was there ever a time that she admit that she suck? Anyway, back to Snow. So Snow saw that she was useless for the first time ever. She actually realized she needed help from 6. So she rushed back to the tower and saw 6. And she understands, like, I need you, 6. I need you, Commander, or Six. I really need you. And then, at first Six didn't want to do it, but then, after coming through so many of his harems and, having a good time at the bar with his friends, all that stuff, it's safe to say that, you know what? He gonna do it anyway. So he needs a lot of evil points. He needs a rifle, so he needs some evil points. So Snow realized, okay, I know you're from evil organization, but you gotta help us. So here, I'll let you fondle my breast. Just do it. Just do it. Talk about development, though. Talk about development. You got the Princess Tillis, who's a pervert, who just co-knowledge that she's a freaking pervert to the core. And then you got Snow. Then you got Alice saying, "Do it, Alice. Do it, Six. You gotta do it. Just get it over with." Normally Six would do it, but in this situation where the lives of these useless soldiers are, and the fact that Alice is just begging him, like forcing him to do it, it's just like he's on that level. Like, you know what I mean? Like Six would have done it easily, but in a situation where everybody's looking at you, that's even worse. That's worse. So he's like, okay, I have no choice. Got from the back and pulled her panties down. Kazuma will be so proud. He's probably watching, I get this feeling. Kazuma is right now watching Six doing the panty shots. And it's like I said, what a way to reference, because you remember Kazuma, one of the greatest isekai comedies isekais ever. He's like the top 5 isekai characters. The guy remember he's swinging the panties. I was like, whoa, he's swinging the panties. And that's a meme to this day. A gif or a meme when he was swinging his panties like this. He got the panties. So with Six, he pulled down Alice's, he pulled down Snow's panties. And Snow's face is gonna be priceless. Snow's face is gonna be a meme. It is definitely gonna be a meme. Her face like Now, as they got the rifle going, you got Snow in the corner saying, "Shut up and die." She in the corner like this, "Shut up and die. Shut up and die." I feel bad for Snow on this one. Like, you never would expect this. You would have never expected, okay, Snow would have handled the boot, but the panties, that's even worse. And again, I'm gonna go back to Snow on the later one, but let me get to that one. So back to what I was saying. They were doing a good job with that rifle, shooting out with that distance shot. I like that. And then when their back's against the wall, he got enough. He bought evil points to buy an ultimate buzzsaw weapon. Every time when I saw that buzzsaw, my quickly response from that was like, "Am I looking at Chainsaw Man? Am I looking at Chainsaw Man? Maybe I'm not even thinking about that." But I was looking at it. Anyway, he sliced and diced with his ultimate weapon, going full like all that shit. And then Snow did some work. I'm not saying she's useless, but Snow actually did something for a change. She actually protected Six one time, and that's good. Like I said, Snow actually did something. So again, that ultimate weapon is so good. I think it's gonna be a prop next time. But the way Six was using it, he was going in, slicing and dicing these people off. I'm like, damn. Full swing, destroying the entire room, and you got Tillis hiding from a table, and it was freaking out like, "You could have warned us. You were swinging your buzzsaw." That was funny. Now for the Elite Four, she's all scared and everything, so thought she was gonna die. But Six is like 1 month truce. Let's call it a truce for 1 month, and then they surrender. So that was a 1 month truce for 1 month. Now he used all his power, so he had to sit down for a bit. Now, this is where I kind of felt bad for Snow the second time. You see, the first time when Six pulled down Snow panty just to get evil points, I get it. That's for evil points. And I feel bad for Snow, just had to go through that. That's one. Number two, the whole shipping thing between Snow and Six, the SS, I get it. I get it. People want to see that. We got that. And it's funny because, like I said, Snow kissed Six. Snow kissed Six. And it was good. It was good. It was a good thought, like a good process for the relationship that Snow might have feeling for Six. And we knew that was going to happen. I mean, like a tsundere has a crush on the main guy. Okay, that's fine and all. But then when you get right towards the part where Snow confessed the feelings, 6 just ruined it. 6 is ruined it. He's that straight up guy that tells you the truth after sex. Like let's say you make out with this girl and then he guts up and said, oh really, you were just a side chick. I don't give a damn. Anyway, but like that. So with Snow kiss 6, 6 was like, 6 was like, oh, you were just I just wanted a one night stand with you. That's all. Way to kill the mood, 6. I like 6. He is 100% honest. But sometimes honest is gonna bite him in the ass. And just like what he said, oh, you were just I just wanted to have sex with you, like a one night stand after this war was done. And you got him running. You got him running while Snow trying to kill him. That was funny. Now, he has to go home, so there's not much to say, and Snow realized he wants him back. So we all know how that shipping was gonna work. But I love how he got revenge on that bald guy with that messed up hair, samurai dude, whatever. Got some duct tape and pulled his hair out of it. So he got some evil points for that. Now you think that 6 and Alice has done their part, they're going home. But they can't because he had negative 190. So it's like, okay, he can't go back home with negative points because if he comes home with negative points, they're going to punish him. So now he has to do whatever he can to get positive points. He has to do whatever he can to get some positive points. Now, and I think that the next episode, we're going to see I think there's going to be episodes when he's like going positive points to negative points, to positive points to negative points. So whatever he's doing, he's going to get somewhat points, but it's going to go up, bounce up and down. And I love the relationship that Alice now with 6 in terms of like 6 sees Alice as a partner and not just an android. You know what I mean? Because when 6 mentioned partner, Alice just said partner, huh? So now it's like 6 now see Alice not just a supporter, not just like a supporter, but I'm not a side character, but a partner. You know what I mean? Like, you're my partner. Yeah, exactly. So Alice is now showing signs of like the development, that the teamwork that they have is gonna be, in terms of them being partners. That makes a lot of sense now. So yeah, we get it. So now here's the thing. Overall though, I love this episode, but mostly I love this episode because of Snow. So here's the question about this episode. Episode 6. Do I feel bad for Snow? Do I feel bad for Snow in this episode? The answer is yes. I feel bad for Snow. Because for her to endure all those embarrassing moments, one was the panties that she has to be taken down. That was funny. Props for Kazuma and Konosuba reference on that one. 2, the fact that you kissed 6 and showing your emotions, and then 6 rejected that, saying, "Oh, I just want a one night stand." Like killing the mood off of that kiss. That's like, damn. I feel bad for Snow in this episode. But how do I put this? I feel bad for Snow, but it was funny, worth watching. I feel bad saying that, but like I said, I feel bad for Snow, but it was funny to watch it at some point. But that's my point. So thank you. Oh, and by the way, like I said, and plot-wise, we're gonna see this demon thing once again, the whole demon army elite forum once again. And like I said, the direction of this whole world domination thing is not gonna cut it. I'm sorry, but I know they said the whole plot of all this is him going to world. Conquering the worlds, all that. But we don't really see that anymore. We're just focusing on the comedy points of all this. So again, Combatants is doing his thing in terms of like, okay, let's ignore all the plot that he's doing with this whole world domination, but let's just focus on the comedy points, just like Konosuba. Konosuba didn't really have any points of plots in it, but we just got to see the comedies of all this, and that's what we got in this one. So props. But again, Combatants, this was a great episode. Episode 6 was great. We're halfway through the episodes. Excuse me if I said 5 or 6. But like I said, episode 6 of Combatants was great. We're halfway through the episodes, and let's see where the direction of 6 and his comrades go from there. So thank you for watching my video. I look forward for next week. And like I said, happy Mother's Day to all. And oh yeah, happy Mother's Day to all, and to all, and to all. And see you next week.